Have you ever wanted to experience War Thunder on the lowest of lowest graphic settings possible? Well, today we're going to find out. Specifically, we're going to go straight into a few battles, and we're going to have a look at what's exactly going on here. I'll turn my graphics down all the way to the bare minimum, and then we'll jump into a couple of matches. We'll go into air, ground, and maybe potentially the April Fool's event as well. So here it is, regular graphics. This is medium. This is what I currently run, minus the Minecraft hanger that's in the background that normally isn't there. But as you see, you can read all the text. Everything is quite fine. As a comparison, we're going to jump straight into a match and you'll see exactly what we mean. Alright, having just spawned in, I've just followed one friendly tank. He's sort of leading the way, that T-34 up to the front there. I can't see anything else. As you can see, the team names are incredibly blurry. The bushes are non-existent. This is the Russian Panther, a pretty durable vehicle. The trees are a different shading. This is what it's like to be on potato graphics, everybody. Do you like potatoes? Leave a comment if you like potatoes in the comments down below. T-34 is firing at something in the distance, which I have no idea what's there. He just took a massive hit. I'm just going to launch one randomly that direction. As you can see, can't see any decals, can't see any markers. You can barely make out the sort of vehicles that are attacking you. However, I quite like the art style of this. It is unique, to say the least. Again, I'm going to put a shot randomly that direction. Got a shot in the front there. Repaired up, and there is a Panther 4 directly in that middle of the smoke there. Too bad someone else had nailed him. But essentially, you can't see anything. You can't see any of the toolbar, you can't see the map, you can't see any of the pings. You can kind of see the who's capping what point, briefly, but you have no navigational sort of aids, I suppose. Moving on to airships, or particularly the Sunderlands, also known as flying hotels. This is quite interesting because as the distance goes further from your vehicle, the more those things don't necessarily render in. So watch, Jeebus's wings and that Sunderland's wings off to the right don't necessarily render in after a certain distance. As he's pulling away, you might see him change a little bit, and as you can see, the closer you are, the more detail there is. And the interesting experiment is, you really have to rely on your friendlies for navigation. I couldn't see this Heinkel 111 that my Sunderland was firing at. As you saw, he disappeared. As you see, zoom in again, he's there. Now I'm trying to get some hits on this Heinkel 111 here. I have no idea if I actually managed to get a hit. Spraying around. Did I get him? The answer is no, you got an assist, but you still kept firing anyway. As you can see there, the medals come up underneath the tickets up the top. He's dead now. But I don't necessarily know that, because I can't necessarily see. Oh no, oh don't swerve, it feels like Rainbow Road in here, like I'm playing a Mario Kart game. And even with friendly aids to guide you back to the airfield, nothing can stop you from at least seeing your airspeed, which direction you're heading, and how fast you're going. Hey, look, a penny. And as we do a penny. Oh, no, don't kill the pilot. Ooh. Too close. Very lucky there indeed. But I will say, it is quite incredibly difficult. Okay. Trying to get kills on a fighter is another thing altogether, unless they stall up in front of you. As you can see, the name tag isn't apparently visible. Right, I'm pulling away. I don't know what that was. I think it was an RE something or other. And immediately in your area of operation, there is no direct visibility to anything. You can't see chat, you cannot see where anything is. And trying to navigate around and necessarily see what is happening, like reduced speed or certain other sort of warnings that might come up, or if you've got a kill or something, is completely and utterly impossible. You can see certain markers, like the bombing points on some of the airfields, because they tend to be simple shapes anyway. But as you can see, I'm chasing this last bomber here. There is no way that I can see any of the traces. Occasional ones come through. As you can see, his aircraft is kind of just appearing right now. And he is on fire, and so am I. I'm just going to pull off and just watch the fireworks here. Because, as you see, it's quite entertaining doing this. I don't know about you, but playing with graphics like this is quite interesting, and it is very, very difficult to spot where targets are. Let alone the HUD. So when we J out here, the usual J out should say leave the aircraft. It doesn't even pop up at all. The damage indicator on the left is, well, but now there's no aircraft. As you can see, the after death report there. Not necessarily too promising, but let's try get back to hangar here. Even the previews, you don't see any buttons there, previous, next, all those other things. And as I see, I'm trying to look around. That is the escape key. Usually you have a bunch of options. Now, the bottom one, thankfully, is return to hangar, so it's not necessarily muscle memory. Let's see how we do in a jet, shall we? This is the intender. I can hear something. Alright, that's something behind me. You have to tell me when a missile is coming out, because I don't know if that... Oh! Scary! Oh, that's a missile. Ah, pull! How the fuck did I miss that one? Oh, there's another one. Suffice to say that I did not survive this at all, but I'm miraculously sort of scratching my head as to how I managed to avoid those missiles, despite not being able to see any of the aircraft around me in my vicinity. And lastly, we're going to take it off in spin tails, or tailspin, or whatever the bloody event is called. We're in the Skyduck this time, and we're going to go directly after that blimp airship. Now, this thing is fantastic fun. I love this event, but being arcade, you can't see anything, and as if it wasn't cartoony enough, right? Yeah, exactly right. This game mode can get more arcadey if it so desires. As you can see, can't see anything, can't see any lead indicators, can't see any object whatsoever. Anyway, that about wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed potato graphics. My name is Ash, thank you very much to the Patreon supporters for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you in a video soon. Right, cheerio!